is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video of Paula's journey. In today's video, I will not be giving you a TTC update, but I will be speaking about a topic that truly means a lot to me and something that's been always on my mind, but I've really never spoken up about it. So if you do want to continue to watch and see what I have to say, this is just my personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but this is just my opinion since I have personally dealt with this in my life. But yeah, I just want to get right into the video so that we can start. I do see that there are new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the family. I'm excited to have you guys on this journey with me. For those of you who have been subscribed to me, welcome back to another video. I do hope each and every one of you are having an amazing week and day. Also, sorry if I sound a little bit, I sound like a man, but sorry if I sound like that. I am sick. I do not have COVID, but I do have a bad cold, so I'm currently battling that right now. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I love each and every one of you. So yeah, if you want to continue watching, please do so. Okay guys, so in today's video, I want to talk about a big topic, or a big situation that has happened to me in my life personally, and that is, are you pregnant? How many months are you? Oh my God, is it a boy or a girl? Yeah, I've gotten a lot of that. The reason why this topic is so important to me is because I see nowadays, not even nowadays, I feel like pretty much my whole life I've seen women be body shamed, right? Or women be like, women will ask other women questions like, oh my God, are you pregnant? Or it doesn't have to even necessarily be a woman who asks the question. It could be a man. Sorry. And that question is very, very sensitive. It is a sensitive question to ask, and I feel that it should be a question that you think twice or even 3 or 4 times before asking somebody, are they pregnant? How many months are they? Is it a boy or a girl? When are you due? Those are just things that are triggering for women like who, you know, have put on some weight, who suffer through medical conditions that nobody will know because we don't walk around with, you know, something on our forehead saying, oh, we have this and we suffer from that and we suffer from this. You know, a lot of women who are suffering through anxiety and depression, which also goes with, you know, their weight. If they feel uncomfortable with their weight and they're insecure, that's something that's going to trigger them when you ask them a question like that. There's some people that do it just out of the kindness of, like, they literally and genuinely do it out of the kindness of their heart. They don't mean any malintention towards, you know, a certain individual. And there's others who do it on purpose. When I started battling with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, I started at the age of 13. And I used to get, which I still do get today, a lot of pain. And I wouldn't get a period. And I wasn't understanding. And then once we finally were able to find out what it is that I had, they put me right away on birth control. And, you know, all of the doctors, because when I was diagnosed in Dominican Republic, and all of the doctors were like, oh, you're most likely going to have trouble trying to conceive for a baby. Some doctors would say you most likely won't be able to get pregnant. A lot of doctors said, we can operate on this, but if we operate, it's just gonna come back. A lot of things. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to be a mother. And although, yes, at 13 years old, I was young, when you're being told that you're going to have difficulties getting pregnant or that you may not be able to get pregnant at all, it's a hard pill to swallow. It's not easy to hear something like that. Especially because you've always wanted to be a mother. And although, no, I did not want to be a mother at that age, I knew that at some point in time, I want to be a mom. Here I am, 24 years of age, and I'm trying to have a baby, and it's not going the way it's, was planned to go. And so it's something hard to hear. When, for example, when I started getting on birth control, right? Birth control has a lot of hormones in itself. Not only do you're dealing with your hormones with the PCOS in general, but now you have birth control. And I used to be skinny. So me being skinny, when I got on birth control, I started to gain weight. Yes, I did. I was one of those who gained weight. And when I gained weight, it was hard because I didn't understand. I was like, why am I gaining weight? I'm 13 years old. I'm being put on this birth control, right? And I'm being put on the birth control because I have a medical condition, not because I was trying to prevent from getting pregnant, to prevent any of that. It's simply because I have a medical condition and I need to be on birth control to give me regular periods. And so when I started gaining weight, it was weird for me because I was like, okay, well, I don't understand why I'm gaining weight. And then they switched my birth control. They said, oh, it could be because of the birth control. They switched it. Then I go again with birth control, a different kind. And I've tried a lot of birth control over the years, and it just never got better, right? And so obviously me gaining weight and me being a person who's skinny or who's been skinny my whole life, people start to talk. People start to be like, oh, why is she gaining weight? Oh, is she pregnant? Oh, you're definitely eating a lot. You need to stop. Those are trigger things for women. And I say women because we're the ones who go through this, right? We get on a certain medication or we deal with a certain hormone and we start to gain weight, right? And those are triggering things for us because the people who were closest to me were the ones saying, oh, Paulita, you're, putting on some weight. You're eating a lot, aren't you? But if only they knew that it wasn't even because of that. It was because I was on birth control. It was because I was on birth control to try to help the medical condition that I have, right? But no, people don't think about that. They don't sit there and say, let me take a second and think before I speak because I might offend or hurt that person that I'm about to ask that question to. I started gaining more weight, but my weight was more in my stomach area, right? It was me looking as if I was pregnant. I had a little belly bump, right? And then what happened was now it started that it wasn't only just people who personally knew me, but it was people randomly in the street that would come up to me and that would be like, oh my God, how many months are you? Oh my God, is it a boy or a girl? Oh my God, when are you due? And the thing is, when I look at them and I go, oh no, I'm not pregnant. their first reaction is, oh my God, I didn't know that. You're right, you didn't know that. You decided to ask me, but you didn't think before you asked. A lot of us women who deal with this constantly have to struggle and look at ourselves in the mirror and be depressed on how we look, and be depressed on why are people asking me this question, and be depressed and have anxiety to go outside because they don't want to be asked, are they pregnant? Because they don't want to be body shamed, because they don't want to be reminded every single day of their life that they might be one of the people who does not get pregnant ever, or who has a very difficult time in getting pregnant. A lot of women are struggling through infertility, and you will never know because you see a smile on their face and because you think that they're living the most happiest life that they can live, when in reality they're at home crying and wondering what is wrong with them. Why them? Why are they going through this? So my thing is just be very, very thoughtful and think before you ask somebody that question, because it's definitely a triggering topic for most women, if not all of them. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I had one day I was out and about, and this was a while back. This was like, I want to say 1 to 2 years ago or something like that. And I was out and I was holding a drink in my hand, and I was, laughing with my friends, and this woman came up to me and she said, "Oh, honey, congratulations. You look so beautiful, but why are you drinking? That's not okay to drink when you're pregnant." And I looked at her and I go, "Oh, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm just fat. No, that's just probably the food that I just ate." Which is a lie. That's a lie. Because it's not any of that. I have the stomach that I have due to the inflammation that I have due to my medical conditions. But I don't owe it to anybody to sit there and tell them, "Oh, I have this." No, just be mindful. You don't know me? What? Like, if a woman wants to tell you that they are pregnant, they are going to tell you that they are pregnant. They are going to broadcast the majority of the time, whether it's on social media or whether they're at a family get together or whether they're with their friends or whatever the scenario is, they are going to let you know. They will let you know when they are ready to let you know. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Or when are you gonna get pregnant? Oh man, that's the amazing question, when are you gonna get pregnant? Some people don't broadcast that they have a medical condition, and so when you ask those triggering questions to them, they sit there and they just get sad internally, but you see a smile on them. And so for me, it's just the fact of be mindful when you are going to ask somebody a question as simple as that you may think is that simple, and for them it's the most worst question that you can ask them because they're battling of whatever they're battling. Because it's not only endometriosis or polycystic ovarian syndrome or hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, it's fibroids, it's cyst, it's a lot of things that us women can get that can prevent us from being able to get pregnant. It's a hormonal imbalance, You know, it's a lot of things, a lot of things. And for us women, it is very hard. It's a hard pill to swallow when we get the questions asked all the time and we know the reason, but we don't want to talk about it, or we don't have an answer to give you. And then it just makes it to be a very awkward situation. Um, and so, yeah, you know, that's my personal opinion on when people ask, are you pregnant? How many months are you? You know, when are you due? If it's a girl or a boy. Those are things that I constantly on a day-to-day basis go through, and every time I answer, you know, those questions, it's not easy for me to answer. um, and I keep a smile on my face and I am respectful, but there's certain times that it's uncalled for, and you know, if people would just be mindful, then we wouldn't be in a lot of these situations. So, yeah, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to speak about that because it's been weighing really, really heavy on my heart lately. And I know that a lot of women out there go through the same exact thing that I go through. And I just want to let you girls know you are amazing, you are beautiful. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't ever feel that you are worthless, because you are not worthless. You are an amazing person. And I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you. We are strong and we are going to get through this. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, and I love each and every one of you. Bye, guys.